Welcome to a talk through of the solutions to GCSE Maths Essentials 1. Question 1. Expand and simplify 3x minus 2 multiplied by 2x plus 5. 4 bits of multiplication. Everything in the first bracket has to be multiplied by everything in the second bracket. So I'll begin by multiplying the first bracket by 2x. So we get 3x multiplied by 2x is 6x squared. 2x multiplied by minus 2 is minus 4x. Now we're going to multiply the first bracket by the plus 5. 3x times plus 5 is plus 15x. Minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. And now we can collect together the middle two terms in x, so we get 6x squared. Minus 4x plus 15x is plus 11x. Minus 10. Question 2. Mixed number arithmetic. If we're going to multiply two mixed numbers, we first write them as improper fractions. So we're putting the first one into quarters. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 whole numbers are 12 quarters, plus the other 3 we have here makes that 15 over 4. Multiplied by one whole number is 5/5 and another 2, 7/5. Now we look to see if we can cancel, and we can cancel the 5 and the 15. 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 15 3 times. So for the numerator we've got 3 times 7, and for the denominator we've got 4 times 1. 3 7s are 21, 4 1s are 4, so we have an answer of 21 over 4, and if we put that back as a mixed number, 4 goes into 21 5 times, 1 left over, so it would be 5 1/4. Question 3. Solve x squared minus 2x minus 15 equals 0. A quadratic equation with just one x squared. We look to factorize. One bracket multiplied by another equals 0. An x in each bracket. Now we want two numbers that multiply to minus 15 and add to minus 2. So we could have plus 1 multiplied by minus 15, that would give us minus 14. Minus 1 times plus 15 would give us plus 14. 2 doesn't go into 15, but 3 does. Plus 3 times minus 5, that gives us minus 2 when we add them together, so that's the pair that we want. So it should be x plus 3, x minus 5. Now if two brackets multiply to 0, one of them must be 0. So we can say either x plus 3 equals 0, in which case x equals minus 3, that's one answer, or x minus 5 equals 0, in which case x equals plus 5 or 5. Question number 4. Factorize fully. 4x squared y cubed minus 6x to the 4y. First we look at the numbers. Can we pull a common factor to the front? Yes, we can pull 2 to the front. Look at the x's. We've got x squared and x to the power 4, so we can pull x squared to the front. Y cubed and y, the best we can do there is just y itself. Now, having identified the common factor, we now rebuild the expression. What do we need to multiply this by to give us the expression above? First of all, I need to multiply the 2 by 2 to get it up to 4. The x squareds are all there. I need to multiply the y by y squared to get it up to y cubed. Minus, I need to multiply the 2 by 3 to get it up to 6. And I need to multiply the x squared by x squared to get it up to x to the power 4. I don't need to multiply by y because the y is already there at the front. Question 5, long multiplication. 327 multiplied by 56. 7 6s are 42, carry the 4. 2 6s are 12 and 4 is 16, carry the 1. 3 6s are 18 and 1's 19. Add a 0. 7 times 5 is 35, carry the 3. 2 5s are 10 and 3 is 13, carry the 1. 3 5s are 15 and 1's 16. Add these two lines together. 2, 6 and 5 is 11. 9 and 3 is 12 and 1 is 13. 6 and 1, 7 and 1 is 8. Answer 18,312. After a 20% pay cut, John earns £352 per week. What was his previous salary? Well, this £352 per week represents 80% of his original salary if he's had a 20% pay cut. So 352 is 80%. Let's divide by 8 and then we'll have 10%. 352 divided by 8. 4 8s are 32, 3 left over, 4 8s are 32. So that's 10%. So if I multiply that by 10, I'll have 100%, which gives us £440 for his original salary. Number 7, simplify 20x to the 8 divided by 4x to the 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5. X to the 8 divided by x to the 4 is x to the 8 take away 4, which is x to the 4. Answer 5x to the power 4. And finally, solve 7x minus 11 equals 4 minus 3x. We bring the x's to the left. We've got 7x already there. When the minus 3x comes across, it becomes plus 3x. Equals 4 is already on the right hand side. When I take the minus 11 across, it becomes plus 11. 7x plus 3x is 10x, equals 4 plus 11 is 15. So x is 15 divided by 10. So x is 1 5/10 or 1.5. And that concludes the exercise.